My dear brothers and sisters, today's gospel is very simple, yet very interesting. The disciples go back to fishing. They work hard the whole night, but catch nothing. It is a scene many of us can relate to. Sometimes in life, we try our best, we work hard, we struggle, yet we feel empty. Things do not work out. Like the disciples, we also experience failure and disappointment. It is in this moment that Jesus comes to them, quietly, gently, standing on the shore. Jesus asks them, "Have you caught anything?" They answer, "No." St. Augustine says, "Without Christ, all our efforts remain empty." This is the truth. We may be busy, talented, and active, but if Jesus is not at the center, something is missing. Jesus allows them to experience emptiness so that they can discover their need for Him. Then Jesus tells them, "Throw the net on the right side," and they obey. And there we see suddenly the net is full. This teaches us something important. God's instructions may seem small, but they are powerful. When we listen to Him, when we forgive, pray, trust, and remain faithful, our life begins to change. After the miracle, the beloved disciple John says, "It is the Lord." St. Gregory the Great teaches us, love itself becomes a kind of vision. The beloved disciple John recognizes Jesus not with his eyes, but with his heart. If we want to see Jesus in our daily life, we must grow in love. When Saint Peter hears this, "It is the Lord," he jumps into the water and runs to Jesus. Peter had failed. He had denied Jesus. But he does not run away. He runs toward Him. St. John Chrysostom says, his love made him rush to Christ without delay. This is the message for us. No matter how many times we fall, we must always return to Jesus. My dear friends, when they reach the shore, Jesus has already prepared a meal. He says, "Come and have breakfast." There is a charcoal fire, the same kind of fire where Peter denied Jesus. Now Jesus brings him back, not to condemn him, but to heal him. St. Augustine says, "Where he fell, there he raised." God does not waste our past. My dear friends, this is one of the most tender moments in the gospel. The risen Christ cooks, He serves, He feeds. Saint Cyril of Alexandria, commenting on this, he says, "He who once multiplied loaves now prepares a meal, showing that He remains the same, both Lord and servant." This is not just a meal, it echoes the Eucharist. Jesus took the bread and gave it to them. The same gesture, the same Lord. The resurrection does not remove Christ from us, it deepens His presence. He transforms it. This gospel is telling us, my dear brothers and sisters, when you feel empty, Jesus is near. When you fail, Jesus calls you back. When you don't recognize Him, love more and you will find Him. When you are tired, He prepares a table for you. And today, Jesus is asking you the same question. Have you caught anything? Be honest with Him and then listen, because He is still saying, "Come and eat."